everybody, it's Harry Box, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Monday, the 27th of February. These are the charts of the day. Well, the market had a positive day, but it wasn't as good as it could have been with the big start it had. Nevertheless, lots of stocks we follow did well today. Take a look at Amam, which first dipped down to the 4.25 range, then got up to 6, plus 587, up 84 cents or almost 17%. Line wasn't heavy for the stock, but looks like it may have reversed. A retest of 7.5 is the order, 7.25, and then maybe 9.5, 10. We'll see. AMC appears to have popped across resistance. Now has formed the basing pattern and breakout across declining top line as well. Today's big pop on 127 million shares jumped 22% or $1.35. Now your next objective will be a run at the $9 range and then 10.5. ARBE, after coming down, but following the explosive move a week ago, it retested the prior high and held it. Started to move up, and today spiked 86 cents or 14%. I picked up a little 3.5 million. If we get to the 7.5 60 zone, my target's going to be 9. Boyle, well, now up 4 days in a row today with an all-time record volume ever, 105 million traded, as the stock jumped another 42 cents or 7%. Natural gas commodity, the commodity is moving up, and this one looks like it could make it. First, if we can get above the, let's see, the 21-day moving average around 7, the stock could rip into the 8, 9, 10, 11 range. Stay tuned. Looking good here. BYND coming out of a base, popped up, and then pulled back today. I still like the overall look as it filled the gap and bounced a little bit. Keep an eye on this one. I don't think it's done yet. The target is 23 and 29. DNMR also popped today, 4.8 million shares. At the end of the day, though, it was unchanged. You can see how it did pull back from resistance. Keep an eye on today's high, because any move above 285, you're looking at 3.25, 4, etc. Chinese semiconductor player DO spiked 11.16 to 13.50, closed 12.95 of 170, a 15% gain, 1.3 million. Looks like to me the angle of a set is calling for an extended move on this one to 14.5. EOSE, after coming down for a couple of days, started moving on Friday, and today popped and broke out. Clean breakaway, finished at 235, the high being 39. It was up 14% today. Mine picked up to 5.1 million. Next target's 280, 3.5, 4.75. LAZR, the new swing, another solid day, up 64 cents, 7.7%, 37.8 million. That's 4 days in a row, big heavy volume on the upside. I'm looking for somewhere between 9 and 9.75 next. Well, excuse me. Target 10 and 11.5. LLAP came down, bounced, and then backed up. But net, even though it was only up a little bit, a nice consolidation pattern tells me we may have bottomed, had a breakaway gap, consolidating. Next targets 4 and 5. MP broke out of a wedge today and spiked 325 or 10%. That's a tech trader swing. Really like the way it looks here. I think we get to right where we are. 40 and 43 are targets. OPRA exploded, jumped from 731 to 9, finished just off the high, up 168, 23%. Volume was 1.5 million, which is hot, very hot for that stock, very high. My target is 9.5 and 10.75. RCEL now exploded yesterday and had a nice follow through today, up 116 or 9.3%. I'm looking for an extension with momentum can carry it, 15.5. Rvmd after hours today exploded, went from 22.66 to 30. Currently trading 28 after hours, but it looks like a breakout. Keep an eye on this one tomorrow for a retest of 31 and up to 34.5. SCLX popped today but backed off. The volume was heavy enough, but I'm still watching this one for breakout above and out of that coil. First target would be about 10.5 and then 12, 11.5. SERA popped and exploded, and that's consolidating for 5 days, but today broke out of the consolidation. Great momentum this one. Looking now for about 5. SOXL, our swing, improved a little bit, but really has to get back above 15.35 to really make a difference. If so, target 18.5 and 21. The low price TMBR broke out of a call yesterday, backed up, and today had a positive inside day. The volume was low on it, about, well, 2.5 million for that stock. Yesterday, it traded 56 million. Your target 3 3/4 at 5. And lastly is TSLL, which popped out. It looks like it popped out of a coil. I think it might have. We'll see. But your target, if it takes 14 to 14.10 out, you might see the stock trade at 16 or 17. Let's look at some of the hot stocks at detectrader.com. This is HB saying good night, everybody. Talk to you tomorrow morning.